Good morning, Bulldogs. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Texas Pledge. Honor the allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. You may be seated. Bulldogs, this week we are focused on the core value of sweating the small stuff and the Bulldog value of we are optimistic. And when we're talking about these values, for sweating the small stuff, yes, we mean to continue the 5 and 1, the tucking in your shirts before an adult tells you, but we also mean sweating the small stuff with our academic learning. So this looks like proper handwriting and neat handwriting. This looks like making sure you're setting up your column problems right. This looks like answering on signal every time, even if you might not know the right answer, because that helps a teacher help you. This means making sure that you are reading a word problem very carefully and underlining the words that are going to help you answer that word problem. It means in writing class really following your criteria and knowing the difference between the M and the E and staying on topic. It means in reading class reading the paragraphs very carefully, underlining text that you really need to know, going back to the text to help you answer a question. Those are the small things that can make you really, really successful that sometimes we think we don't have to do. But it's really, really important to really sweat the small stuff in our academics as well. And then in terms of being optimistic, once you believe in yourself, you then have to know exactly where you're headed. And so know your goals. Don't know just that you want to work towards the blue book or the green book or the orange book. Know how many lessons you have to get to in order to get there. Know what lesson you're on that day. And in the upper grades, don't know that you just have to pass. Know what that magic number is. Know what the magic number is for level 3. And if you don't know, ask your teacher. Your teachers can give that to you very, very easily, and it's important. And you should push your teachers to tell you every single day what lesson you are on for DI, how far away you are from getting to that next book. And in the upper grades, when you get that exit ticket back every day, ask yourself, did I meet my magic number? Did I meet my goal? Let's make sure we're keeping it 100. Ask yourself, would I do this if my mom, dad, auntie, uncle, or any other family member was watching me? And would I do this at my own home? Remember, this is our home away from home. We need to do what we would do at home here. One big thing we want to watch for, and this is happening in the 4th and 5th grade hallway bathroom, we are finding toilet paper that is wet on the floors, on the ceilings, and on the walls. We haven't seen behavior like this in a very long time, but remember, if I brought in your mom and dad, would they like what they see here? Would you do that in your own house? And if you do, that's very disgusting. But there's no one here to clean up after you. We make sure we leave places cleaner than we find them. Toilet paper belongs in the toilet. That's why it's called toilet paper. It's not called wallpaper. Birthdays. Want to wish Nyla Mackey and Amy Martinez a very happy birthday. Hope you guys have a fantastic day today. I want to announce a new challenge that we're going to be doing in the AR zone. Yes, you can earn the field trip if you are on track with these numbers by February 10th, but anytime anyone becomes a word master or a millionaire from this point on, anytime anyone becomes a word master or a millionaire from this point on, you will get to participate in the Pie Face Showdown in your homeroom class. Miss Jane will come around and she will challenge you to a pie face showdown. Sometimes we might have guests coming in to challenge you to a pie face showdown in front of your whole homeroom to celebrate your accomplishments. And we are also going to do the same thing for Hotspot. And so if you become a math master or a genie genius, you will also get to participate in the Pie Face Showdown. And so let's make sure we're working really hard towards that so we can see if you can beat either me or a special guest that comes in. We have Little Star continuing this week. Yesterday, fifth grade was taking Little Star for reading. I got a text from Miss Rodriguez talking about how fifth graders were taking it so seriously that they were saying things like, I want to show you that I can read on grade level, which is just so incredible that they know that what their scores are, what they need to get in order to be reading on grade level. And I want to also, for intervention, give a special shout out to Olga, Saul, Francisco C, Aurelio, Ashley Q, and Noelia for meeting their goal for the semester. They all grew at least 1 year from the beginning of the year, which is absolutely incredible that in half a year they were able to grow 1 year. They're going to be going to the Silly String Party, and huge shout outs to Miss Arana, Miss Bach, for working so hard with these guys, and to the third grade teachers, Miss Jordan and Miss Lacey, and the fourth grade teacher, Miss Miranda, for continuing to push reading, not just in reading class, outside of reading class, and in intervention. Let's keep up the great work, guys. Quick announcements. Remember to continue to show pride in the building. We don't wear non-idea jackets in the cafeteria or in class. You will be receiving your $5 Bulldog Bucks in homeroom if your parents came to report card night and signed in. And also, for those students who earned the Peter Pan trip, but the trip was canceled due to rain, we did reschedule it for tomorrow. And so make sure you're here at school so that way you can go on that trip. Remember, if you think like a winner, you'll act like a winner. You will be a winner. Let's have a great Thursday, Bulldogs.